Hello everyone, and welcome back to John and Mandy Go RVing.
In today's episode, we tour Southern Palms RV Resort, which is an Encore resort located in Eustis, Florida. Then we spend the day in the Ocala National Forest, exploring the Alexander Springs and Silver Glen Springs recreational areas.
Southern Palms RV Resort has 889 sites, all with full hookups. This park does not have any tent sites, just RV sites and park models for rent. The park models sleep up to 4 people. Pets are allowed in some, but not in all, so be careful when booking. The office and check-in area is centrally located in the campground. There are 3 bathhouses. They are nicely maintained and cleaned regularly. Near the office is the laundry room with plenty of machines. You can pay through an app or with quarters. The laundry room is open 24 hours a day. The pool and spa are open year-round. It's a small pool for the size of the campground. There's no shade in terms of trees or provided umbrellas. A popular activity here is shuffleboard. There are regular tournaments. Inquire at the office. If shuffleboard isn't your game, you can try your hand at bocce ball, although that didn't seem as popular. There are several places around the campground to gather with friends, new and old. There's a small fitness room here, but beware, there was no air conditioning and several of the bikes weren't working. This is Palm Hall, where most of the campground activities take place, including weekly bingo and some dinners. You will be given a list of activities upon check-in.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago. But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay.
In the Alexander Springs recreation area in the Ocala National Forest, you find a beautiful natural spring that is a constant 72 degrees. Before you reach the spring, you'll find a nice place for a picnic and restrooms with changing areas.
And here we have this nice size amphitheater right by the parking lot when you come in.
There are additional picnic areas near the spring. Some of these have grills. In the spring, you can swim, snorkel, or scuba dive. Alexander Spring is the only place in the National Forest where you can scuba dive. Outside of the swimming area, you can also boat, canoe, and fish. In the Alexander Springs campground, there are 67 rustic sites. Potable water is available, but there are no sites with electric or sewer. Sites are open to tents and RVs up to 35 feet in length. The campground is within walking distance to the recreational area. There are no other amenities within the campground. Restrooms with showers are available in the campground. They are cleaned and well maintained. Firewood and ice are available for purchase. There is a dump station available. The Silver Glen Spring recreation area is more rustic than Juniper Springs or Alexander Springs. It has porta potties and small changing rooms.
So with these springs, they have a restoration project going on. So they're not how they want them to be yet. Supposed to be working on them this year though.
The constant temperature of 72 degrees and the shallowness of the water makes it a great place for a day of family fun. There are picnic areas with grills, as well as a volleyball court and a kayak launch area. So far, we have visited 3 springs in the Ocala National Forest and plan on getting to a few more on each trip back to Florida. My favorite so far is Juniper Springs, with Silver Glen a close second.
So we're gonna try out the Springs Boyles Trail here.
Yeah, there's 2 trails in this park. This one's only about 0.2 miles. Seems to be a pretty easy hike, so we're gonna go do that.
Here we go. How you doing, buddy? Hi. This is a nice walk so far. Definitely check this walk out. It's a real nice trail. Mm-hmm. Springs. Uh-huh. Pretty wild, huh?
There's something that'll have what you need. What
Definitely no swimming in this section.
We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, very much.
There's supposed to be manatees in here too.
Is there any woman tees in here?
No, I think all manatees. He says that joke every time we say manatees.
Not every time, but just about.
What do you think, John?
It's a little cold at first, but now I'm used to it.
Beautiful, huh?
Yes. Hello.
Thanks everyone for joining us today, and if you found any of this information useful, please give us a like and feel free to subscribe. Take care everyone.